We're following some breaking news right now out of Hollywood. Actress Hayden, star of popular TV shows Heroes and Nashville, has died at the age of 36.
Starring in the hit superhero show Heroes as Claire, the indestructible cheerleader at the center of the show's famous tagline.
Save the cheerleader, save the world.
Hey y'all, sad news today. Don't you find it odd that the main actress from Heroes died on August 16th, 2026, just 4 days after the most recent total solar eclipse, which happened on August 12th of this year? Given that the Heroes intro and promo material features nothing other than a total solar eclipse? Yeah, that don't seem right. She died aged 36. And the occult know that the 36 triangular number is 666. Death sacrifice equals 666 in the English Sumerian cipher. I also can't help but notice the phrase,
save the cheerleader, save the world.
Save the cheerleader? Cheerleader equals 84 in ordinal, matching Jesuit. Eclipse worship equals 177, like the Jesuit order. Guess what? The high school that they go to in the show is called Union Wells, which equals 144 in ordinal, just like Jesuit order. I mean, the signs are all adding up. You can tell which secret society is behind this. We know that the symbol for the Jesuit order is literally the sun, as they are famous for sun worship and allegiance to the Catholic Church and the Pope. It's one of the most deadly secret societies. It's strange that in this video, in Heroes, she's setting herself up for a death trap. Below, the numbers show 44, which means kill in ordinal, and 93, which literally equals death trap in ordinal. Celebrity death equals 137 in ordinal, and she died with 137 days remaining in the year. That's also the 33rd prime number.
Dead with 137 days remaining in the year.
It's going viral right now that sources say, in quotation marks, no foul play is going on. And if you take those words, no foul play, it also equals 137 in ordinal. Perhaps the strangest coincidence is that her death was broadcast 13 weeks and 7 days from the day her shocking tell-all appearance on May 11th, 2026, on the Jay Shetty podcast.
I worked so hard to create this incredible life and career, and I burnt it all to the ground. Don't believe what you see in a picture. There's so much more going on. I was 18, even though I'd lived such a huge life and I thought I was so mature at 18, so I felt like I could make healthy decisions, safe decisions. I wasn't capable of being fully aware of what was going on around me. And it wasn't until I found myself in predicaments that I realized, my perspective completely shifted, and I realized that I was in danger. But by the time I'd realized I was in danger, I was quite literally out to sea. And it was that moment shook me and was shocking. And I was quite literally walked down, and I had been having a great time. There was no hints of anything like that happening. So it took me, I was shocked. It took me by surprise. And it was led by somebody that I had grown to trust and see as a protector and somebody who had my back. And to be walked down the stairs, and it was as like a surprise, presented as though it was like a surprise. And it was this very small room, and she physically put me in the bed next to this undressed man who was very famous and had his hands like this, like this was just, an average day for him. This is something that happens all the time. And I waited for her to leave, and I I mean, that lion in me, that fire in me, that my hair stood on end, and I became ferocious. I was like, this is not happening. But I had nowhere to hide, and I bolted, and I hid wherever I could think of to hide on a boat. There was no jumping off and swimming away, and there was nobody who was going to. I realized that there was nobody who was going to be empathetic to my situation, that this was nothing new to them. And disappointing when somebody lets you down like that. And I'd been let down so much before, and that when you really find somebody that you trust, like, you hold on to them for dear life, and you feel so lucky. So to be betrayed like that is just an awful feeling, having had all the life experience that I have, and having had things like that already happen to me. Like, you would think it would have been a learning experience, and I would have made sure that it never happened again. And unfortunately, that was not the case.
On Nashville, she played Juliette Barnes. The ambitious country star Panettiere fought battles she later made public, including postpartum depression after the birth of her daughter.
I came out the other side sober, but still with this horrible anxiety and depression.
Amid those struggles, she gave up custody of her daughter, Kaya. Panettiere also battled years of addiction and sought treatment multiple times. In 2023, she endured the loss of her younger brother, Jansen, who died at just 28. Her family saying she was an incredible light and a force of nature who brought immeasurable love and joy to all who knew her and to the millions who watched her on screen. Hayden Panettiere was 36.
And there's one more eerie connection. Hayden Panettiere died a year, 5 months, and 3 days after Michelle Trachtenberg, who died on February 26, 2025, aged 39. And they had a come-up movie together called Ice Princess. It's getting so obvious that celebrities are resisting the satanic agenda, yet it seems like the news cycle is trying to make sure they bury all the leads. Isn't that so sad? It's really appalling what goes unnoticed. Hayden Panettiere matches Eclipse death ritual and reduction, while Eclipse celebrity sacrifice matches actress Hayden Panettiere died. Eclipse celeb sacrifice matches Hayden Panettiere dead at 36 in reverse ordinal. Hayden Panettiere dies aged 36 also matches Hayden Panettiere from Heroes in reverse ordinal as well. Got any more finds? Drop them down in the comments. We'd love to hear more. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe.